Hi, I'm Rodrigo. In the next few minutes I'm going to share with you a secret. A few weeks ago Rick Caselli hooked me up with a complimentary copy of the NEWLY released Muscle Imbalances Revealed Upper Body Edition. I was honored to contribute to the lower body version, and this is a series I hope he keeps rolling out in the future. Here are just 4 reasons I love webinars. First and foremost, I want to get better. I love learning. I love knowing the fact that learning more will help me become a better professional and help my clients and athletes get better results. If this was the only reason, that would be enough. As an owner of 2 businesses and someone with the wife and tiny human, time is of the essence. Webinars allow me to learn from my home on my own time when it is convenient for me. While I have no aversion to spending money, I don't mind saving it when I can. Registration fees alone for a seminar like this could cost anywhere from $200 to $500 finally, and this comes back to money, time, etc. But I don't be like to travel if I don't have to. With webinars I can learn from the comfort of my own home. The author's Tony Gentile. Tony is most well known for his work at Cressy Performance as well as his articles over at T-Natayan. Needless to say, he does an amazing job of making content not only usable but fun as well. He has a pretty funny guy. Dean Somerset. Dean is another teenager guy and someone that I've really grown to enjoy via his various works. His 2 webinars are chock full of great information, and while the terms are incredibly cliché, he is one of those guys that sees the big picture and thinks outside the box. Watch his webinar on fascia and you'll see what I mean. Dr. Jeff Kubos. Finally, Dr. Jeff Kubos is a guy whose blog I have followed for the past year or 2, and I was hoping he would pull something like this together. If you enjoy the work of Patrick Horde, Carson Monica, and others who really have a firm grasp on integrating therapy with training, you'll definitely enjoy his work. The webinar's #1 corrective exercise strategies for athletes and meatheads. Tony Gentile. Firstly, this webinar is a solid overview of the shoulder along with 12 reasons the shoulders get injured. There is a ton of video in this webinar. What I really like is that there are some old exercises, some old ones that have been modified, and of course some new ones. Tony is a lot like my good friend Smith, where he can take an idea or principle and that develop 1,000 variations or tweets. Even though I'd seen it before, the horizontal pressing progression is money. Do you know I love me some progressions, and this one is fantastic. Finally, if you work within your clients or athletes or you repeat up your cell, I'll love the programming strategies to work around various issues: internal impingement, external impingement, /C joint issues, etc. #2, avoiding programming bloops and blunders. Tony Gentile. Tony starts this off with a diatribe on the need for an assessment. What I really liked here was a review of exactly what they do in their assessment at Cressy Performance. Moreover, Tony does a great job of not just showing the assessments but how POPLE will cheat or compensate as well. As I was watching this presentation, I really zed Tony, and I agree 100 on core training. Love this section. Again, there is more cool tweaks and variations on exercises that you'll enjoy. I need to give several of his co-friend rotator cuff options a shot. This is just a great overview on intelligent training practices with Tony's flair and humor sprinkled in. #3, myofascial training for the upper body. Dean Somersetting.